米大リーグドジャースの大谷翔平投手は日本時間26日、本拠地で行われたヤンキースとのワールドシリーズ第1戦に1番 DH で先発出場し、8回に痛烈な二塁打を放ちました。1対2とリードを許した8回1死、走者なしの場面で、大谷はヤンキースの守護神ウィーバーのチェンジアップを捉え、打球速度 113.9 マイル、飛距離381フィートという鋭いライナーでライトフェンスの上部に直撃する当たりを放ちました。惜しくも本塁打にはならなかったものの、二塁まで進み、内野への返球がそれる間に三塁に進塁。雄たけびを上げると場内は大歓声に包まれました。米国で試合を中継していた FOX スポーツの実況席では、実況のジョー・デイビス氏が、
あとわずかで本塁打を逃したが、二塁打から守備の乱れをついて三塁を陥れた
と伝え、解説を務めた殿堂入り右腕ジョン・スモルツ氏も、
あとわずかでしたね。打球が強烈すぎて外は後ろに下がりきるチャンスがありませんでした
と、打球を追い切れなかったライト外の様子に注目していました。また、試合後の関係者のインタビューでも大谷の存在について多くのコメントが寄せられ、逆転の瞬間の熱狂と合わせて日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
You mentioned the lefties that they've got. Just what do you think about the possibility of coming in a World Series game to get Otani or Freeman or those guys out?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough task. Obviously, we're talking about one of the best hitters in baseball, in that lineup. But I think it's not uncharted territory for me to face lefties and get them out. I think throughout my whole career, I've done that pretty well. This is just another game for us. Knowing what's at stake, knowing how magnified these innings and these pitches are going to be, but I feel like we've all prepared for this moment, and it's going to be a moment that we're all going to cherish, and we're just going to go out there and give it our best.
Hi, hello. When you face Shohei, so are you planning to do the weekly delivery against him?
Yeah, I'm planning to do everything I have and everything I got. As people know and seen, I've done different, timing stuff. I've dropped down on him. Like I said, he's a really good hitter. It's gonna take all of my efforts and all of my ability to get him out. And when I do face him, and when I face him, I'm gonna try and strike him out every single time.
Poppy, he's maybe the most humble superstar you've ever met. He's incredible in all ways, really.
Man, I love Otani. I mean, he's the guy that this is an era that need to enjoy watching this guy play. You're gonna see tonight a unicorn, a guy that is very unique at what he does. This is the guy that when he's in a slump, for him, it don't matter. He continues swinging, he stay aggressive, and if you give him something to hit, he's gonna drive the ball out of the park.
Yeah, I mean, just to follow up on what you said, you say he's a unicorn. People always ask me, well, who does Otani remind you of? Well, he's a unicorn. There aren't any other unicorns. There's just one of him.
Nothing else like that.
And remember, he's still a pitcher, too. And the thing is, I play with Hideki Matsui, and he comes over from Japan. And what people don't understand is how many people, how many interview requests. He had his own Japanese contingency that he had to deal with on a daily basis. Otani, that's multiplied by 10. So it's a lot of pressures that he has to go through, a lot of things he has to deal with, distractions. Nothing seems to affect him.
You're right, Cap, and there's really no comparison, KB, but I mean, something that reminds you got to think about this young man. He's a triple threat. He's Barry Bonds at the plate. He's Roger Clemens on the mound, and he's Ricky Henderson on the bases.
So then what do you expect from him tonight as far as the base running and base stealing goes?
Yeah, I expect power, speed, and for Garrett Cole and the Yankee pitchers, you have to pick your poison. If you pitch to him, he can take you deep, and don't forget the right field porch once we get back to Yankee Stadium. But if you decide to pitch around him, he can run all day long, and the more you pitch around these guys, the ramification is you flip this lineup over, you get Mookie Betts and Otani 5-6 times.
Yeah, I think we're going to see how it plays out, because another thing, if he does run a lot, they're just going to walk Mookie. So I think it depends a lot on how Freddie's swinging the bat, but also knowing that he has that in his back pocket when he wants to run.
Everybody's looking forward to Otani trying to tie it up for the Dodgers. And Canley throwing changeups.
Yeah, you know what you're going to get. He's faced him a couple times in his career. He's 0 for 2. Otani in his first World Series game 0 for 3 today. He's got Mookie Betts waiting behind him. The Dodgers' years have fallen short. Otani, a whole career of missing out on the postseason. Lifts this ball to right center field. Soto on the run to the track. It's off the top of the wall. Otani's headed for second. Soto's throw not in time. The ball gets away. Otani takes third. 90 massive feet. Just misses a home run. It's a double, but then he takes third as the throw kicks away coming into the infield.
Well, he gets a changeup up in the zone, and you mentioned it, just misses. This ball bounces right into the glove of Soto, and it looked like he had a little trouble right there getting it out. But this was hit so hard that Soto didn't have a chance to get back there and get it, and then had a little trouble in the transfer, and then the ball short hops Torres, and a heady Otani goes to third.
And so for the third time in as many innings, 3 consecutive innings here, the Dodgers have had a runner at third, less than 2 outs. Mookie Betts will come to the plate against a new pitcher for the Yankees. Aaron Boone out there to take it from Tommy Kahnle. And he's going to his closer. Here comes Luke Weaver. Game 1 of the World Series, a thriller. Advances to third as the throw kicks away. And just outside of Tokyo, 11:43 Saturday morning, they are watching. Mookie Betts takes strike 1 from Luke Weaver.
Tough situation here, to state the obvious, but Luke Weaver is going to try to create an inning without giving up that run. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to create an inning that ends up giving up multiple runs. Even if Otani scores, the game is tied.
Looking for a strikeout. Here's his 1-2 pitch. Betts lines it to center field. It's Judge to pull it in, but it's tied as Mookie Betts drives in Shohei Otani. On a pair of sacrifice flies, the Dodgers have just enough. Tied at 2 in the 8th. What a game this has been.
All those opportunities the Dodgers had wasted, they did not waste that one. The speed of Otani, the power, and putting the ball in play to the right part of the field for Mookie Betts.
Can we look back at Otani's double, which added an extra 90 feet here with the ear on Torres?
Yeah, so you can only argument you can make is maybe Rizzo could have been in the middle of the field. The pitcher's over at third base backing up a possible triple. Now the ball's in no man's land, and Otani is able to pick it up at the right time. This short hop, maybe you get in front of it, but not getting that ball blocked ultimately allowed Otani to get to third.
Now the kind of at-bat that every kid that plays baseball dreams of one day having. You tell yourself, right, all right, bottom of the 10th, bases loaded, World Series, 1-run game, Dodgers, Yankees. Reality for Freddie Freeman right here. Taylor the tying run, Edman the winning run. Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie. Game 1 of the World Series. As it was on an October night 36 years ago, a hobbled Game 1 hero for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman with a walk-off grand slam to win Game 1 of the World Series 6-3 over the Yankees.
Unbelievable. Went up there looking for a pitch. He got it. There's just no way to describe. I mean, there's just no way to describe it.
Would you say you don't believe what you just saw?
Yeah.
They retire Otani. They walk Betts. And Freddie Freeman, who hadn't had an extra base hit in a month before today, legged out a triple in his first at-bat. And he ends this game jumping on the first pitch and launching a no-doubt grand slam that they'll talk about for ages.
Kike Hernandez of the Los Angeles Dodgers, kind enough to join us at the top of the show. Have you caught your breath yet, Kike?
Breath is back, but I'm still not here. I'm still not here.
Is this one of the best baseball games you ever played in?
Dude, when Shohei was coming up to the plate and they brought in Nestor, I ran into the cage and I told the guys in the cage, this game should have been the first baseball game ever on pay-per-view, because Shohei's about to hit a ball 460, whatever. And I told Shohei after the game, I'm glad you didn't end the game because that was even better. That was unbelievable, man. That was crazy.
I was going to ask you, when Freddie hit it, did you know it was gone when he hit it?
I mean, yeah. I thought that ball was going to clear the pavilion, but it doesn't matter where it went. You know, it counted as a granny, ended the game, and man, honestly, I mean, I thought I was going to end it in the ninth. I thought it would have been great if Shohei hit a walk-off in his first World Series game, but after everything this guy's been through this year, you know, what he's had to go through off the field, on the field with, you know, half his body's broken, and, you know, for him to get a moment like this in Game 1 of this series, you can't make this up. You can't make it up.
Aaron, you opted to intentionally walk Mookie to get to Freddie there, the bases loaded in that situation. Ultimately, did you deliberate a lot over that decision, and why did you go with that?
Just taking the left-on-left matchup there. Yeah. No, I didn't deliberate long.
And Nestor had not pitched since September 18th. Why did you like him in that 10th inning?
Just like the matchup. The reality is he's been throwing the ball really well the last few weeks as he's gotten ready for this. You know, I knew with one out there it'd be tough to double up Shohei if Tim Hill gets him on the ground, and then Mookie behind him is a tough matchup there. So felt convicted with Nestor in that spot.
Was the first row to your right, Aaron? Andy?
Nestor's history against Otani. Why you like the matchup?
I mean, a little bit. I don't know if you ever love a matchup against Otani, but I felt like Nestor could give us a shot at it.
試合後のテレビインタビューで、大谷翔平はワールドシリーズの雰囲気について聞かれると、
そうですね。両先発ともに素晴らしい立ち上がりからの後半。うちがああいう形で最後持っていくことができたので、本当にピッチャー陣も含めて素晴らしい勝ちだったなと思います。
と話し、諦めずに戦う姿勢が勝利につながったことについても、
そうですね。最終回、ギャビン・ラックスのフォアボールから本当につなぐ形で、初戦いい形で勝ったと思うので、また明日いい勝ち方ができるように頑張りたいなと思います。
と振り返りました。第1戦を制したドジャースですが、MLB 公式のサラ・ラングス記者によると、7試合制のポストシーズンで第1戦を勝ったチームがシリーズを制する確率は191回中125回で 65.4%。また、1995年以降のワールドシリーズに限ると、第1戦を制したチームが頂点に立つ確率は29回中23回、79.3% に上るとされています。ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも大谷選手のさらなる活躍から目が離せません。チャンネル登録と高評価をよろしくお願いします。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。